When one thinks of online games, they typically think of competitive games, but co-op games also exist, and they are the perfect titles to play with friends and family that aren't interested in competition. This is why we here have compiled the best co-op games currently available on Android, a perfect roundup for all of you searching out titles to play with your partner. Best of all, this is a constantly updated list, now even larger thanks to 2 new games added in the latest update. Changelog below. So if you've been on the hunt for some awesome co-op titles to play with your friends or significant other, then today's co-op roundup is for you. Number 1. Death Squared. SMG Studios' Death Squared is a humorous and enjoyable puzzle game that's centered around coordination, cooperation, and giant explosions. You can play solo if you wish, and you can also team up with one other player to tackle the game's 80 or so block puzzles in tandem. Even better, physical Bluetooth controllers are supported, so if your partner isn't a fan of touchscreen gameplay, there's a separate control option available that's a lot more tactile. Number 2. Among Us. Among Us has soared in popularity over the last year or so it hardly needs an introduction. Now that people have caught on that this is an enjoyable party game, I figured it's time to add it to AP's co-op list. It's a game best played with multiple friends, and so it supports 5-10 players at a time for each match, where players can cooperate to take on their hidden enemy. This isn't guaranteed, as the goal of the game is to discover the fraud in the group, but with a heavy dose of cooperation, players can better position themselves to find this fraud. All in all, if you enjoy party games where you can cooperate with friends and family, then Among Us offers tons of fun. Number 3. Sky, Children of the Light. Sky, Children of the Light took its time coming to Android, but the wait was well worth it. It's a third-person exploration game that's similar in style to the developer's previous work, such as Journey and Flower. This means exploration is the key to success, and thanks to the game's co-op multiplayer aspects, you can explore the title's 7 levels with a buddy or 2 quite easily. Now, this is a free-to-play release, and in-app purchases are included, but they are hardly necessary to enjoy the game. While this can be a demanding release, you can still play on a low-end device, thanks to a bout of performance improvements that were released in 2020. Number 4. Rocket League Sideswipe. Rocket League is a go-to competitive car-based soccer game on PC and consoles, but it also offers team-based modes where you will cooperate with friends in order to take down other teams. Well, the developer Psyonix has launched a mobile interpretation of the game called Rocket League Sideswipe, and it's absolutely fantastic. It offers Twitch controls similar to the console game, but now you'll play on a 2D plane in a bite-sized experience. Controllers are supported, and the touch controls are pretty good too, plus the game isn't even monetized yet, which means now is the best time to jump in. While this is often bandied about as a competitive game, the fact you can cooperate with friends to take down opposing teams means there is plenty of co-op fun to be had. Number 5. Xenoshift. Xenoshift is a digital board game adaptation from Asmod Digital, and I specifically picked this game from the company's catalog because its gameplay is focused on coordination and strategic planning. While you can play this title solo, it shines when playing with others. At its core, this is a card-based game for 1 to 4 players, and it can be pretty challenging, which is why teaming up is the best way to tackle this strategic-based defense deck builder. Number 6. Battle of Polytopia, a civilization strategy game. The Battle of Polytopia is one of the better 4X turn-based strategy games currently available on the Play Store, and its low poly graphics indeed provide the game with a unique look. All maps are auto-generated, which allows for endless replayability, and the majority of the title can be played for free. Really, the only downside to this release is that the co-op content is locked behind an in-app purchase, but given that it will unlock the entirety of the game, it's easily worth it. Number 7. Mr. Legacy, Merp Sandbox. Mr. Legacy is an older title, but it's still active. This is a 2D Merp, and like any MMO, you can jump in with a few friends to grind your days away in tandem. What's exceptionally nice about this release is the fact that it's totally free. There are no in-app purchases. Everyone can jump in. So even though the graphics might not impress, there's a good bit of content here that can be played with a friend or two, which is what today's list is all about. Number 8. Terraria. Much like Minecraft, Terraria hardly needs an introduction. Sadly, Terraria has a bit of a bad rap on Android, thanks to years of neglect from the dev, but luckily the game was updated to v1.3 in 2019, and so it has seen much more support over the last few years. The monumental 1.3 update brought many new features, such as reworked touchscreen controls, 800 new items, an expert mode, and new biomes. And again, much like Minecraft, LAN co-op is supported, which makes this an extremely deep game to dive into if you're looking for some enjoyable co-op play in a 2D sandbox. Number 9. League of Legends, Wild Rift. If you're big into MOBAs, then you already know this competitive genre that also offers a boatload of co-op play, where you can team up with friends and family to take on other teams. League of Legends, Wild Rift supports 5v5 battles, which means you can team up with 5 friends, and thanks to Riot's experience with the genre, it seems pretty clear LoL is at the top of the list when it comes to player base size and evenly paired matches. After all, it's popular for a reason, so if you're looking for a MOBA to jump into with some friends, why not give League of Legends, Wild Rift a shot? Number 10. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad is a freeform take on the multiplayer bomb room formula, focusing on the multiplayer part. You play the game on a central phone or tablet, ideally outputting the screen to a TV. Then up to 8 players can connect to the device with either Bluetooth controllers or the free add-on controller app. The title mainly focuses on PvP gameplay, though there is a separate co-op mode for those who would prefer to team up to take on a bunch of bots. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the bell icon to get new video updates.